Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Autocar Guy Rich here. Today I have an unboxing of the AMT Autocar DC9964B dump truck. 125 scale I believe, yep. We're going to go ahead and get right into this one. I purchased this kit just after Christmas of last year. I know this particular model has been around for years. This kit here was 2019 that it was reissued, I guess you could say. Well, there's a shot of the decals, what's going to be in there. Pretty nice. Some fancy bits. You got a telescopic hoist. That's your hydraulic lift for the bed, the box. Nice air cleaner. Hydraulic pump assembly. Battery box. Another optional way to paint it up. Oh, it also features an opening hood. That's cool. Some Rockwell tandem rear suspension. 10 hollow vinyl tires. We'll check those out when we get to them. Kelsey Hayes style Gnite spoke wheels. Fuller 15-speed trans. And a Cummins 250 horsepower 6-cylinder diesel engine. Nice. This one here is for modelers 12 years and up. It's a round 2 version. Alrighty, let's get right into this one. Let's see if I can set you up so you can see everything. That's about all we're going to get, guys. Okay, here we have a big giant piece of cardboard. Nice. We'll set that aside in case we need it to make the box close up nice. Here's them big bag of tires. Go ahead and cut them open. Looks like it's time to start shopping for a new camera, guys. I got a brand new fresh battery in there and it just faded out on me. So here we're still here with the bag of tires. I'm going to cut right into that. I'll be right with you in a second. Trying to get these all up here at once. Here we have 2, 4, 6, all 10 tires. Nice tread on them. These two here, this one and this one, the tread pattern looks like a front steer tire. And then these will be your rear tires. See the pattern, the tread pattern on most semi-trucks, the front tires, the steer tires are different tread on them. So we're going to go with that. These are nice. They are, boy, I can't read it. Hold on. Fleetmaster Triple Tread Uniroyal tires. I haven't seen that in a long time. I don't know if I can get it to angle right, but trust me, that's what it says right there on the top. Okay. Push them all back there. Then we have a nice one small, looks like this is all for chrome. Go ahead and get into this. Here we go. We have the air cleaner tank. If you can see the picture, that's this piece right here. That'll go that way into the vehicle. Some trim rings for the wheels. Beautiful grill for the Autocar. Another little tank here. The exhaust shield for right there on the exhaust pipes. Your brackets and the mirrors for your side views. Some little bracketry here. A couple of lights, spotlights or headlights. These are the headlights, those there. And these I think are the, these are the steps. Let's see if you can see it oriented right for you. These here will end up being the steps right there. Then we have another tank here, another little air tank it looks like. Lights for the roof. They go along, you can't see it in the picture. They're right here on the top of the roof going across the cab. And a couple of miscellaneous little pieces, look like wheel hubs for 3 of the wheels. I didn't see the other 3 unless well, this will make 4 right here. Yeah, let me look on the other one, see if they're on the other one. No, they are not. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are the rears. These here. And maybe there's another one of those for the fronts. Or these are for the front. Or here they are. Here's the other 2 caps for the drive tires. Drive wheels. Okay. Let's set that aside. Next we have a bag of clear parts. I'm going to go ahead and leave them in there like always. Keep them protected. This is the full windshield, side glass, and rear glass for the cab of the truck. Some clear, which is jammed in there pretty good. Clear lenses for your headlights and your rear lights most likely. Then we have amber and red for your tail lights, your stop lights, that kind of stuff. Okay, nice selection there. I'm happy with that. Man, holy cow, we got some big bags of parts here, guys. Look at that. Unbelievable how many parts are in here. Alright, I'll start off with the body, because that's where I like to start off. I'm not sure yet, but this may be my next build. We'll have to see. Body's very nice. And just looking at this part right here, it reminds me of the truck that was in the movie Duel with Dennis Weaver. I believe it was Steven Spielberg's first movie. This is what this cab reminds me of, the truck. I don't remember what kind of vehicle was it that the truck was in that movie, but it reminds me of this. Very nice plastic. A little bit of something on there. We'll have to clean that up. Good quality piece right there. That's nice. I like that. And I see the interior section will be in this next bag here I open. Coming up right here. May have to get a bigger desk for this kit. Here's the interior part. There's minimal detail here. A couple of notches where your pedals are going to go. A little bit of flashing. A little bit thinner on this piece, but I mean, it is what it is. Alrighty. Here we have some wheel parts. Wheels themselves, the backings. This is all the rear wheel parts. Inner rings. A couple of little. These might be the actual caps for the mid wheels, the drive wheels. So we'll have to paint them up. Alright. Here is, I believe this is going to be the firewall with the dashboard included in it. Yep. It may go, a piece of flashing, it may actually go this way, I'm not sure yet. Here's a big old steering wheel. Looks like a big old giant bicycle tire. Some little bits here. The I-beam for the front wheels. Some steering components. And then this bag has the engine halves, which is gigantic looking. Big old truck engine there, big old oil pan, and starter, air pumps, horns, fan belt pulley system. Beautiful fan blade itself, 7 blade there. Oh no, that's 6 blades, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 6 bladed fan there. Here's the exhaust manifold, needs a little bit of trimming up, a little bit of flash in there, no big deal. Some pulleys. Here's a seat, and this is a little jump seat for the passenger side. Alrighty. Steering column. This, I think, is part of the battery box, or it's the bottom of the seat. I'm not sure on that. Okay. We'll set all this one aside. A lot of parts in that one little bag. And this one here feels like it's got even more. Okay. This bag here is so big, it reminds me, depending on your age, grocery stores used to give out brown paper bags for their products. And that's what this reminds me of, the size of it. This thing is huge. And it's somewhere on the floor. Okay. Here we have the framing for the box, for your dump box. That's pretty neat. I didn't realize it came like that. So you could actually paint these a separate color, and then this here would be your box sides, and they go lay over whichever way they fit like that. So you can do 2 different colors there if you wanted. Here we have rear end parts, some pumps, drive shafts, big old leaf springs. It's going to be a beefy build. This is going to be a really nice kit. And I'll bet it all goes together a lot easier than that Dodge L700 I did recently. I'll know by the instructions when we get to that. Here's the front wheels and the rims, some exhaust parts, a couple more tanks. This is the battery box right here. I'm sorry I didn't know that wasn't in frame. Here's the battery box. Steering linkages, suspension parts, miscellaneous, a couple of holders, cross member holder thingies. Technical term, of course. And this is the bed of the box right here. Decent plastic, front and rear. I'm assuming on these two. Some mud flaps that say Montone, Hazleton, PA. Those two. Some of these. Some little brackets and things that I'm assuming are part of the box build because they're in that bag. Here's some more webbing for the framing. This will most likely be the base of the box, and that big white piece will set right on top of that. Very nice. Yeah, this, I believe this is all part of that. And these 2 pieces here, you can't see it, are part of this little piece here that goes over the top of the cab. It's attached, I think it's attached just to the cab, but it might be attached to the box too. Alright, so that's all that was in that particular bag. That's the grocery size bag, and it looks like this is also the same size bag. I see something pretty cool in the box. I'll get to that in a minute. I don't know if you can see it yet. Yeah, you probably can. Alrighty. In this bag we have body front fenders, which are here. This piece right here. That's these. So we'll have to paint those to match the cab. I didn't see the hood. Maybe that's coming. Okay. Excuse me. Here's a front bumper that goes this way. Some miscellaneous pieces here. One of those. See a few of these. Yeah, a couple little miscellaneous parts there. Be able to identify them better when the build time comes. Here's the frame. This is one of the things I was looking for. Look how long this frame is, guys. It's a good 12 inches long. This is going to be a nice sized model. Wow. And like I mentioned in the Dodge L700, I don't know if you've seen that video yet. If not, please go out and check it out. When it comes to building frames for big trucks, my way, which you take it for what it's worth, it's just the way I do it. I'll find one side and then take all the cross members and glue them in to one side of the frame wherever they go. Usually they go in little spots like that. Okay, glue all those in. I usually, if I have time, I let it set overnight. Following day, I come up and I put glue on the ends of each of these parts, and then glue the other frame on, and then masking tape it together to hold it for another day if I have the time, if not, for as long as possible. And that usually turns out a nice result where the frame is good and sturdy together. A lot of times they'll if these are two frame rails, you glue them together as straight as possible. But a lot of times, if you're not focused on it, it can be cockeyed one way or another, or one of the ends is open more than the other, which can be a real pain in the butt to try to correct if the glue had dried too long. That's just the way I do it. You take it and do however you want, whatever works for you. Some more miscellaneous pieces here. Tanks, air tanks, a lot of air tanks. Transmission, fuel tanks, engine or fan shroud. Boy, these parts are filthy. I don't know where they've been in the bag the whole time, but boy, they're filthy. I don't know if you can see that. It's just dirty. Okay. And last but not least, for the molded in white parts, this is the hood, which you can see is very filthy. Again, the shop that these things are put out must be dirty or dusty. And then this flashing on here has to be trimmed off. Here's some more, excuse me, some more leaf springs. A nice drive shaft. The thing is huge. The front grill that goes over the grill. This is like a metal bars that protect the grill. More exhaust. Some steering linkage, gearbox, that kind of thing. Brake and clutch pedal. Very cool. Here's another part of the dashboard here. This would go this way in the model. Here's the driver's side. Here's all your gauges and your air gauges and your box levers and all that. Very cool. Now the part that I got excited about was there's 3 metal axles, but then they give you a bunch of rubber line that you can use to run your airlines. You can plumb the, I'm assuming it's the back of the box you're plumbing. So that'd be really neat to do. Then we have the decal sheet. I'll go ahead and take it out of there just to look at it in person. I showed it to you on the side of the box, but it's always nice to see them in person, or at least on camera, right? Here we go. And ta-da! Oh, beautiful. Very vibrant compared to the side of the box. These are nice. Just some pinstriping, universal construction if you wanted to tag your doors, or big asphalt from Indianapolis. Sand and gravel, Midwest, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Thunder Gravel, Lansing, so it's a Michigan-based vehicle here. Road County Commission, that's cool. I may end up doing that version, I'm not sure yet. Then we have U.S. flag, that's very cool. And then, I can't read them. Oh boy, gotta get these eyes fixed soon, guys. Okay, we have license plates are Georgia, Michigan, Indiana, Kansas, California, commercial Pennsylvania, and then a repeat of those. And the date on the plates is 1972. So this kit has been around that long. That's 52 years already it's been around. Wow. Pretty neat. They also have optional radiator logo that says Autocar on it. You would put that on the top front of the actual radiator there. That would be one of these little deals here. Try to get the focus for you. And some safety stripes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, I'll set that aside. And last but not least, we have the instructions. Parts not to be used. Oh, look at there. They give you some spares and tell you not to use them. Okay. Well, it's nice that they tell you right up front, though, instead of, getting halfway through and go, where does this part go? So we have a nice build. One thing I didn't check. Hold on just a second, guys. Yep. I'll be darned. Well, just like the Dodge L700, none of these parts are labeled number-wise. A lot of times, like the dashboard here, it'll say part 62 or whatever. Nothing. There's nothing on. Well, like I was saying, none of the parts are labeled. Fortunately, most of the parts are kind of a unique design to them, which is a bonus of why they tell you not to use those other parts in the beginning, because you'd be really lost trying to figure that out. So here, these numbers that are on here are are not part numbers, but they're steps. So the engine is step 1 through 27. So in theory, there should be 27 pieces going here to put together this engine. And step 1 is the engine block, is 2 pieces. Okay, so at least they tell you that. Okay, fuel filters, the left view of the engine, very nice. A lot better than that other kit. I'll let you know more though when the time comes to build it, believe me. And here's the cross members and the chassis. Oh, here it says cement all cross members to the left frame rail. Oh, there's a nice bonus. And then you do the other ones after it's dried. That's a great tip. I'm glad they included that. So I wonder if this instruction kit is actually from '72 also, because that would be really nice to know that they were thinking that far ahead back then. Here's your springs and rear axle. Very nice. Lots of notes I'm seeing in here. Okay, inside right side suspension carrier assembly. Install the right side suspension carrier assembly. Then install cross tube. Then install left carrier side assembly. See, that's nice. That's the kind of thing we look for when it comes to kits that we're not building on a regular basis, you know. I haven't built a semi-truck, I guess, in quite a while. You know, that L700 was more of a mid-sized truck. Here's the, oh, again, the driver's seat is that smaller seat, and the passenger seat was the big one. When I said it was a jump seat, but it's actually the driver's seat, and there's a little air suspension parts that go there. It did the same thing to me on the Dodge L700. Okay. Cab, your windows, your interior assembled. A lot of pieces going on here. This is a whole giant mess of stuff here, boys. Pretty neat looking though. And then we get to the dump box assembly. Excuse me. Cab overhang, they call this part. Okay, and it's attached to the box. Alright. Dump box to the tractor. More side frames. Nice. Paint them up like wood, it says. It gives you a little paint schematic here to tell you what color to paint your parts. Cut lengths of vinyl to fit the holes in the bottom of a hydraulic piston. Install one hole at the bottom, the hydraulic fluid tank, and one hole to the hydraulic pump. That's very cool. That's your plumbing. And that's it. That is the AMT Autocar DC9964B dump truck with monotone ultra strength heated body. Well, there you go, folks. Hope you have a great day. I thank you for joining. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help me grow this channel. I'm close to 500 subscribers. I'd really like to have a lot more than that, so anything you can do to pass the word along, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one. Keep on modeling.